Just getting underway in game number 2. Ontario Royals against the Guelph Cyclones. And right away, early, we're going to get a penalty called. Body contact. It'll go against the Royals in the white jerseys. Purple and gold trim. Guelph in the red with the black and white. So Guelph, the early power play. And we play 18-minute periods, 2 of them for each game. And we get about, on average, 3 or 4 minutes between games to get set for the next one. Comes around quickly. Guelph with control on the power play. Tried to feed it back to the point. It's broken up. Comes right back. And then cleared. Tate. Ryan Tate. Drop it back. Guelph chip it in over the blue line. Can't get possession. Battle for it. Along the boards, finally they come up with it. Again, they're still on the power play. 47 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Tate able to hold it in, down into the corner. Thompson. Back at the point. Benedetti. Benedetti will come over here on the near side to Tate. Tate shot, that's stopped. Good block by Zach Zanotis of the Royals. Ball stays in, comes back to Tate. Can't shoot it. Plays it off the boards. That's picked off. Zanotis with a chance to move it. He couldn't. Into the slot it comes and then cleared away. Goaltender Will Nish. Penalty is over. Ontario has killed it off. Ball goes out of play down in the corner. Faceoff's going to come outside the blue line. Dumped in, back to pick it up, James Rott. Ontario now with the ball deep down in Guelph territory. James Rota, that last play. Just getting these rosters as we were getting set to do this game and trying to write them out quickly. Left out a letter. My apologies. Penalty this time to Guelph. James Alio. So we'll see what Ontario can do with the power play. Lachlan Wells. Matt Jennings. Jennings with a shot. That just missed the far post. Kept in by Wells. Along the boards, they'll come back to Wells at the right point. Benedetti's over here on the left. He likes to go down along the boards. They tried to get it over to Benedetti. The pass was picked off and sent down the floor by the Guelph Cyclones. Wells having trouble. Stolen away. Shot comes in wide by Tate. Over along the boards. Matt Jennings back at the point. Wells can't shoot it. Back to Jennings. Got by his stick. Down in the corner on it. Cornelson. Jennings continues on. Jennings got it out in front. No shot on goal. 4-minute penalty against Alio, so still 2:24 to go in the power play for the Royals. Jennings. Is it down in the corner? Tried to pass it back to the point. Just got there to King. King had it knocked off his stick, but kept in by the Royals. Jennings with a chance. Shot was blocked. Guelph get to it, and they will clear it. Colin King back to get it for the Royals. Up to Wells. He had to get rid of it. McDougall was closing on him quickly. I believe a penalty's been called against Ontario for too many players on the floor. Seemed to be the indication from the referee. And that will be the call. Serving the penalty for Ontario, number 11, Lachlan Wells. He just had a long shift out on the power play, so he was due for a rest anyway, so he'll go in and serve that. That'll bring it to 4-on-4. Still 1:45 left to go in the penalty to Guelph. We'll get the official announcement. Too many men. 4-on-4, a little bit of room to roam. Up over the blue line it comes, but mishandled at the blue line. Offside, and then we've got a hooking penalty. Very few penalties in our opening game. A couple of coincidentals and then one with 36 seconds left to go in the game. Not the case here in this one. We've had a number of penalties. Another one now to Guelph. Liam Thompson picks up the hooking penalty. So now even more room out there. 4-on-3 power play for Ontario. Face off just outside the Guelph blue line. Comes right in front, but is tipped wide. Able to knock it down back at the blue line. James Rhoda. Kept in, over center. Now it's cleared out. Stevenson forced back. Again, it's 4-on-3, the power play for the Ontario Royals. Cresta to center, not much further. Turned back and sent down the floor by number 44, Madden McDougall of the Guelph Cyclones. 30 seconds left to go in the 4-on-3, and again, it gets turned back at center. Rhoda Snedden was on him. Snedden cut him off at the pass. Got to the ball, cleared it in. Caleb Snedden. Stevenson gets back. And that will pretty much do it for the man advantage for Ontario as the first Guelph penalty has expired. So 4-on-4 again. Jennings, watched by Snedden. They turn it over. Now the Ontario penalty is over. They have a 5-on-4 power play for the next 12 seconds. And that'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5 again. As Thompson came out of the penalty box and goes looking for the ball. Stevenson played it up ahead and then it's dumped in by Gabe Flamia. Chance back at the point. Chateau. Off the boards. Walters played it ahead. Came right back to Walters. His shot goes in wide of the goal. That hits the dasher just outside the penalty box area. Stays in play. Goes down the floor. It'll be a flooring call against the Ontario Royals. Still awaiting our first goal of this game. We had 9 in our opening game. 6-3 win by Manitoba over Alberta. Face-off control by Alberta. They'll get it out. Or so by Ontario. Still thinking about that last game. Back at the point. Long shot thrown in by Emery. Hit a couple of players in front of the goaltender. Should mention the goaltender for Guelph, Griffin Hughley. Hasn't been too busy. Neither goaltender has been busy. It's been a defensive effort. Very few good scoring chances. Clean shots on goal. If any, frankly. This game has been a lot of what we're seeing now. Battles along the boards, out at center. Of course, a number of the power plays took away any flow the game may have had. But they are 5-on-5 now. Guelph bring it in. The defenseman fell down. Thompson. Again, no shot on goal. Goes in around behind. Turning back there. McNaughton. McNaughton for Guelph. Cycles it down low. Tipped in behind the goal. On it first. McDougall. McDougall got it out in front, but nobody there for the Cyclones. Cleared away by Ontario down the floor, hustling back there first. Ryan Tate. Snedden's pass is picked off. Backhanded down by Kai Chung. Chung down in the corner for Ontario. He's got Alio all over him. Gets it over to the far boards. Chipped into center. Alio's on it first. That's Snedden, number 8. Long shot. Cleared away by Nish, the goaltender. McDougall. Chong. Over along the far boards. Kept in momentarily by Guelph. Ontario will bring it out. Back to get it, Tate. Again at center. Dumped in. Goaltender will come out and play it. Just plays it to the boards. And Ontario to center, no further. Back it goes. That goes right into the timekeeper. She had to be quick to duck out of the way of that. Face-off will go back deep in the Ontario end. 5:39 left to go. No score. Liam Power to take the face-off for Guelph. It is won by Flamia of Ontario. Got past the Guelph player out over at the left point. It's a turnover down low. They throw it into the slot area. Nobody there for Ontario. Guelph will bring it out. Quickly up the floor. To the blue line. Power going down into the corner to get it. Power working against James Rhoda of Ontario. In to help out. Luke Van Dam. To the front of the goal and then forced away. Power's on it again. His shot. That one was stopped by the goaltender. Penalty. Coming up to Ontario. 4 minutes cross-checking. .443 to go in the period. 4-minute power play now for Guelph. Good shift that time by Liam Power of the Cyclones. Created the scoring chance and ended up drawing the penalty. Ball comes here to the near boards. Tate's got it. Tate with a shot. Save made. One of the first clean shots we've seen all period. That one got through. Goaltender took it easily. Tate with another shot. That's off the pads of Nish. And we're going to get another penalty. Player was in the crease, plus there's a slash. Second penalty to Ontario. Grayson Chappell. So a lengthy 5-on-3 for Guelph. Still 3:41 left to go in the first Ontario penalty. A huge opportunity here for the Cyclones. Back at the point, Tate. Save made by Nish. Still loose in the crease. Now he's got it between the pads. Now the whistle goes. Everybody in there for Guelph looking for that loose ball. All 5 players within a couple of feet of the goaltender. Goaltender Nish has to get the equipment adjusted. We've got a little bit of water on the floor just outside the Guelph bench area. Need to get that mopped up. They do. And we are set to go again. Again, 5-on-3 power play for the Guelph Cyclones. McDougall tried to feed it in front. The shot goes off a stick and up and out of play. Rowan Alio. The chance there in the slot. Did not get to the goaltender. Still 3:08 to go in the initial penalty to Ontario. Face-off controlled by Guelph. McDougall had it hop over his stick. Went up high off the glass. He'll pick it up along the boards. He'll leave it for Tate. Tate. One-timer. Save made by Nish. Alio in front and McDougall whistled it wide. Tate couldn't one-time that. Shot did get through and cleared to the corner by Colin King. Guelph on it again. Still a lot of time left in this 5-on-3, over 2 minutes. Benedetti gets it to Tate, down to McDougall. Back to Tate as he moves in. Benedetti shoots. Blocked by Flamia. Tate, one-timer. Caught by Nash. He had to have a second look to see if he had it. He did. Both teams will make some changes now after that prolonged shift. Exactly 2 minutes to go now in that first penalty. 2:19 in the second. 2:44 to go in the first period. Fisher over to Murray, the two new point men for Guelph. Fisher with the shot. It went between the goaltender's pads and came out the other side. Guelph coming close. McDougall still out there. Snedden. One-timer. Went off the player's foot in front, but it's a goal. The shot came from the right side. It's a Guelph player standing in front. It redirected off of his foot. Was not kicked in. And it'll be... Nothing for the Guelph Cyclones. So one penalty comes off the board. 5-on-4 now. Nash plays it to the boards. It'll be kept in. Tate's back out there. That shot is deflected. Nash had to be quick to drop down into the butterfly and get the pad on the ball. Now Ontario able to send it the length of the floor. Minute 22 to go in the 5-on-4 power play. There's Caden played it in. Ontario come up with it. Stevenson. Stevenson will bring it out. He'll flip it ahead, try and get to it himself shorthanded. Once again, too many players on the floor. Too many players on the floor. Penalty goes against the Guelph Cyclones. Karskaden will serve it for Guelph. Timeout has been called with 1:23 to go in the first period, 1-0. Guelph Cyclones leading the Ontario Royals in our second game of the day. Our third game will move to the boys under 17. Team BC Thunder taking on the Edmonton Express. Chateau. Kept in by Tate. Walters. That was blocked by Chateau. Goes in behind the goal. Benedetti. His shot. Save is made. Nesh has been busy lately with all these power plays for Guelph. He's been good. Unfortunate on the one goal. Now the Royals come in, shoot. Wide. Rebound comes off the boards all the way out to center. Again, we're 4-on-4. Penalty to each team still up on the board. Giveaway at center. Long shot was going wide. Taken there by Jennings. Jennings gains the blue line. Swings it over to the right side to Wells. Shot save made by Hughley. Has not been at all busy in the net for the Cyclones. King, shot. Hughley makes the save again. No flooring, all the way back to pick it up in his own end. Oliver Chateau, but the buzzer's going to go. First period comes to an end. 1-0. Guelph Cyclones leading the Ontario Royals after 18 minutes. We'll be back with the second period of this game in just a moment.
The Canadian Ball Hockey Association, the CBHA, is the official governing body for the sport of ball hockey in Canada. We are a full standing member of the International Street Ball Hockey Federation, the ISPHF, and proud partners with Hockey Canada. Our members come from Canadian provinces coast to coast, and we are proud to showcase our players in this national championship tournament.
Hi! I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience? Maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.live for more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on these social media sites.
Second period just underway. Guelph leading it 1-0 on a power play goal in the first period. Thrown right out in front. A great chance there for Jennings. Jennings back at the point. Wells back to Jennings. Rattles around to the side of the goal. Having a poke at it there was Gabe Flamia. Just 2 seconds to go now in the penalty to Guelph. That was the last one called towards the end of the first period. That one for too many men on the floor. So Ontario, brief power play to start this second period. Penalties over, back to even strength. Cleared out. Wells back there for Ontario, got it up ahead. 2-on-1 shaping up down low, broken up smartly by Adam Murray of the Cyclones, and a good defensive play. Got the stick down to intercept the pass, and Murray carries on and chips it down deep into the Ontario end. Wells with it along the boards. Wells got it up to Flamia. Taken by Wells, almost gave it away. Stevenson got a stick on it for Guelph. Stevenson, no further than the blue line, sent back out, and stopped again at center. Ontario send it in. Hughley will leave it there for Ryan Tate. Tate has it. Tate with a good move at the blue line to get himself free. Plays it off the boards, but that's from his own side of center. Wasn't touched by anybody. So that's going to bring about a whistle. Face off back down to our right. Ball along the boards. 4 players over there trying to get it free. Finally comes out right to the side of the goal, and Hughley will cover it up. We'll get another face off to his right. Backhanded into the corner by Emery. Comes back to Emery. He'll send it down deep again. Emery able to hold it in for Ontario, doing good work back here at the right point. Down and behind the goal. Ryan Gregoire. Not much room to move out there, kind of close quarters down in the corners. McNaughton getting away at center. He'll go into the corner with Eric Stevenson in to help out. Thompson got it out front, backhand was blocked, and Ontario will bring it out. Ontario to center, no further than the blue line, turned back. Tate with it for Guelph. Tate in over the blue line, he likes to shoot it. That was blocked by Alex Cresta. It's right to the side of the goal. Getting it out in front was Luke Van Dam. The ball is held. We'll get another whistle, another face-off. Ontario gained the blue line. Synotis got it down to Wells. Wells with a shot. Nish with the save. That goes up in the air. Wells has it for Ontario into the slot. Shot. Another save by Nish. Let's change that. That's Hughley down in the Cyclones goal. As I say, he was not particularly busy in the first, but much busier here in the second. Playing well is Griffin Hughley. Quickly up the floor, but hustling back there. Kai Chung. Alio right into the slot. The backhand goes wide of the goal. Alio's on it again. This one gets out over center. Going to be a penalty coming up here to the Cyclones. Two players were racing for the ball along the boards. Cyclone player with the grab onto the Ontario player. Wouldn't let him advance. There'll be interference. The referee giving an explanation of the penalty to the Guelph player. Michael Fisher down to the penalty box, so another power play for Ontario. They trail it 1-0. Face-off was won by Guelph, so they're able to clear it down the floor. Jennings. Tate hard around the boards. Nobody over here for Guelph. Jennings on it first, gets it back to Wells. Shot comes in wide. Jennings on the rebound. Scores! Matt Jennings read that perfectly, saw where the carom was going to come as the shot came in wide from the left side.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let three
goal. And there is the equalizer for Ontario. 1-1. Benedetti back in his own end, played it up off the boards. Cresta with good speed got back, but Guelph are on it. And then James Rhoda took it away. He is stopped by Van Dam. Drop pass, shot goes in wide of the goal. Fisher will hold it in here at the left point. Let's go along the boards to Walters. Walters looking for the return pass. He's got it. Save was made by the right pad of Nish. And then the ball goes out of play. Nice little play that time by the Guelph Cyclones. Give and go coming out of the corner. Not getting much on that was McDougall. But Guelph are all over it. Back at the point, McDougall. Shot wide of the goal. Taken by Chappell. Doesn't get it out. Kept in by Tate. Flips it in. I was going to say high off the glass, but over the top of the glass into the mesh. Face-off will come back out into the center floor area. at the blue line, just outside the Ontario blue line. King behind his own goal, being pestered back there. Guelph come up with it, throwing it out in front, went off a couple of legs over to the left boards. Still kept in. Moved up ahead to Wells, and he is stopped. King will give it back. Stevenson. Now they're in over the blue line. Wells tried to play it back to the point, but went past his teammate Colin King, who's got to go all the way back into his own end to get it from the goaltender. Jennings will clear it in. Jennings chasing after it. Fed it across, but nobody there for Ontario. Wells. Over at the left point, long shot comes in over the top of the goal. Shot taken by Kong. Came off the end boards right out in front. Well, how often do you see that? That's where Ontario got its goal. Talked about it before in ball hockey. The ball comes off the end board so much faster than the puck does in ice hockey. The goaltender said be really aware of it. That's chipped in front. Nish got a stick out there to deflect it into the corner. Things opening up a little bit now here in the middle stages of the second period. Guelph on it again. The backhand. Goaltender stopped it. Wasn't sure where it was, and now it's put out of play. Almost hit our camera guy. Just went behind you. You're okay. Guelph win the faceoff. Fisher has it. Walters out into the middle of the floor, picked off by Ontario. Dumped in by Aiden Hunt. Trying to make the pass to Walters. Picked off. Brought in by Chateau. Shot. Hughley's got it. Juggled it. Dropped it for a second. Then covered it up. Guelph up at center, having a little trouble with it was Snedden. Rota turned it over just outside the blue line, brought in, missed two Guelph players who were all alone in front. Flamia and Stevenson just beyond both the reaches. It's cleared away. Kept in though. Comes out towards center. Guelph on it first, pass in behind the teammate. They've got to back up. Gets to it, dumps it in. Ontario player Rhoda fell down. Came out over center. They've got to gain the zone again. It's offside. I don't think Aiden McNaughton realized that the ball had come out over center. Made no attempt to come back out over the blue line and is trapped inside the zone for the offside. Tate around the boards into the near corner. Corners are very tight here at the Kensington Arena. Almost squared off, so there's not much room in there. Synodas to Wells. Synodas has it again. Tried to get it out in front. Went off a couple of sticks. Kept in by Ontario. Player fell down. That was Cornelson. Able to get it up ahead, though. Shot from a sharp angle. Stopped by Hughley. Thompson gave it away. Goes harmlessly behind the goal. Tate back there to get it for Guelph. Up to Thompson. Thompson center, no further. Sent right back in again by Ontario. Good play by Colin King. Murray. They'll try Thompson again. Cross-floor pass picked off. Kept in by Ontario. Jennings. Right in front. That's put wide. Goaltender's helmets come off, and that'll bring about a whistle right away. Referee's arm went up. Interference. Jennings. Two-minute power play for the Guelph Cyclones. This 1-1 tie. Two teams from Ontario. Backhanded in by Benedetti. High slot shot comes in. Goaltender looks behind him. It went off his pads and then it's cleared behind the goal. Fisher had the chance. The save was made but not covered. It was loose for a moment. Fisher back at the right point. Goaltender interference from knocking the helmet off the head of the goaltender, Hughley. That's why Jennings is in the penalty box. Stevenson doing good work, killing some time. Sends Guelph back again. One-man penalty kill right now by Eric Stevenson. Killing off all kinds of time down in the Guelph end, and he gets a round of applause from his teammates over on the bench. Great effort. Snedden. Stevenson had slipped into the slot, was open for a moment. They couldn't get him to pass. Right through the crease it goes in front of the goaltender. Came out harmlessly the other side. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Murray, wrist shot. That's taken by Nish. He will hold on. Just 5 seconds to go now in the power play for the Guelph Cyclone. 5:45 to go in the game. Tate. Penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Ontario with the ball behind the goal, off the boards. Murray will hold it in for Guelph. Murray battling along the boards. Now it comes out on it is Jennings, who's out of the penalty box. Jennings cutting towards the front of the goal, knocked off his stick by Tate. Guelph come up with it. They'll loft it high down the floor. Snedden getting to it and got a good shot away, forcing the goaltender Nish to come up with another good save. Good hustle by Snedden. The ball was bouncing, got past the Ontario defender, and Snedden with one hand on the stick turned it into a good scoring chance. Dump down the floor. That will bring about a whistle. We'll come back down to our left, the Ontario end. Just the second of 10 games doing today. Pacing ourselves early. First game was 9 o'clock this morning. Last game will be 8:15 this evening. From the slot, the shot is fired wide of the goal, looking short side. Taken by Ontario. Benedetti. Play it over here to Fisher. Thompson. Karskaden half a step ahead of the play. Offside at the blue line. Tate backhands it down in deep. Powers in there for Guelph. Power working against Stevenson. Coming in to help out Walters. Walters looking for the return pass. It's cleared to the boards. Ontario counterattacking. Cornelson. Ball goes out of play, up over the glass. Time ticking away in this game between the two teams from Ontario. 3:47 left to go. It's dumped in from their own side of center and looked like maybe Oliver Chateau could have gotten to that, but the officials rule it as flooring, which is the same as icing, and mentioned many times before. Most of the players and officials still call it icing. The rule book has the word flooring in there, so I've been going with that over the years. Bouncing around inside the Guelph blue line. Jennings with a chance now on the backhand. Save is made by Hughley. This time it won't be flooring. Chateau does get to it. Plays it back behind his goal. Rota passed too far for Jennings. And this will probably be flooring going the other way. And it is. 3:06 to go. Face off back in the Ontario end. Up next, Team BC Thunder against the Edmonton Express. Right out in front, a shot did not get through to the goaltender. That was blocked by the defenseman in front. Chance for Kyle Cornelson. Now they score. Guelph. So that was Madden McDougall with the chance before. The other 44, but irrelevant now as Guelph.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience? Maybe.
The Guelph Cyclones have broken this 1-1 deadlock. Now lead it 2-1. Goal comes with 2:44 left to go in the game. Caleb Snedden. Hughley let it go. I don't know if he was expecting flooring to be called. Either way, Guelph back there to pick it up. Here's Snedden again. Snedden cutting in front, goes to the backhand, diving out to make the save. Nish still down, keeps it out. Ontario pick it up. Jennings, and probably the best player for Ontario in this game. Back at the point, it'll be kept in. Liam Power. Oh, sorry, that was Chateau. Again, wrong team, right number. Jennings backhands it out. Hustling over there to hold it in, Chateau. Well, now it does come out. Dump back in. That'll give Guelph a chance as Ontario had to clear the zone. Walters right in front. Great chance for Power. The ball was just a little bit behind him. Here's Jennings again. Jennings being forced to the backhand, threw it out in front. A little bit behind Chateau. Jennings looking for it down in the corner. Bumps his man off the ball, gets the shot. The ball goes up and out of play. Another good shift for number 95 of the Ontario Royals. Matt Jennings down to 49.9 seconds to go. Timeout has been called by Ontario. Correction, the timeout is called by Guelph. Want to make sure what they want to do defensively. This big face-off down in their own end. They lead it by just the one goal. Ontario net is empty. Got 6 attackers out. They try and get this game tied. Penalty, tripping. And the penalty is going to go against Ontario. That will hurt their chances. James Rota gone into the penalty box. Bring the face-off outside the blue line. They put the goaltender back in. Timeout. This time it will be Ontario. Just 39.8 seconds to go. Now big penalty against Ontario. So can Guelph hold on to their 1-goal lead, or will Ontario tie this one up with a late goal? Find out in the next few seconds. Ball is knocked along the boards, kept in by Chateau. Out in front, Guelph on it first. Snedden, that's knocked down. Ontario still in it. That's fed in front of the goal. Comes out the other side. 15 seconds to go. Players pile into the boards down to our right. That got past Chateau at the blue line, and that's probably going to do it. It will. Only a couple of seconds left to go. There's the final buzzer. Guelph hang on to win it. 2-1. That's 2 games done, 8 to go. Up next, we will move up to the boys under 17 category. Team BC Thunder against the Edmonton Express. That's coming up next. Invite you to come back and join us in only about 5 minutes from now. We'll have that one for you.